Hey everybody. Well, figured I'd just come on and push that button. Well, another day that our world is on a hostile takeover via the United States-ish. It's strange, all the things going on. You know, if I use my concepts, I still hear lies. So I'm going to keep saying some concepts. And they're both dangerous, but hey, I'm just one individual. Maybe I'm not right. Who knows? We should be able to hear people's concepts and not like censor and shut down anything that isn't the narrative ones wanting to, share with people or lie to people about. Better to know what's real in this world. And anyways, this concept. Of course, I think the world's being attacked by Yaldabaoth energy. For one, let me start there. You know, even if you pick that, even the God that you were taught about, that I was taught about little, give me that old time, whatever, that Western, even the Christian nationalist, whatever, I can't class everyone's, but the typical, combine Yaldabaoth with Christ and get some combination of understandings, the best that you got taught from whatever group you joined or whatever. But the point is, let's imagine him right above me. He's up here, he's in the sky, the big man in the sky, like y'all imagine. Well, what's he made of? Well, in that Bible it says God is love. Yep, it's in your NHB collection. And also up there, God's wrathful. That he can be wrathful. He'll kill you. All right, all the way to joy, bliss, whatever, beautiful little things, fragile little. Oh, look how sweet. Whatever. Jesus explained to us that the kingdom is within us and outside of us. So inside of us is those energies, and they're real. These archetypes are real because they're built into our mind, our wiring, and our DNA for generations sometimes, that, is fixed in a way that, perhaps as a child playing King of the Hill, you were the kind that would go so aggressive to make sure that you're the king of the hill, And I liked those kind of games. I was often the king of the hill. And but with those who I ever played that with, we had a reasonableness of, it's too far, we don't want to hurt one another. Dragging the line. So not hurting people. Anyhow, let's go back to so you get my point with the Yaldabaoth energy. It's an archetype inside people. And that dualism, that demiurge, that I'm so unsettled or I'm insecure. I have insecurities that I don't even realize yet, so I project out onto others and hate the ones that seem to be able to live freer or different than you do, and all the problems. Yaldabaoth energy. So, anyways, I think Putin with Trump have been planning for how to take down the United States and turn it into, kind of like Putin rules. Putin would still be probably calling the shots if it goes Donald's way here in this Gog of Magog, if we're going to go back to Bible terms. It fits. And so as the devil tries to assault the whole world with everything they can think of, it'll be a bloodbath. Yeah, we hear you, Yaldabaoth. We know. anyways, you got, so if Trump was getting Putin's advice, well, how do I do it? What are the steps? Here, I got a plan, And basically, it's a tear down plan. And the richest people in the world are in on it to the extent of controlling all the money and even how people would think. And there'd be no competitors forever and forever. We'd just be so. You see where we're going. Remember, Yaldabaoth says, there are no other gods before me. I'm the only true God. And I'm a jealous God. And you can't even take in knowledge from a tree or you'll surely die. And, which, anyhow, all the things are portrayed in this energy of these archetypes that are trying to take over the world right now. This is their best opportunity because I think they snuck Musk in to, on the backs and the dollars of the United States of America, make a world coverage satellite spy crap. And I think that's likely what they know about Trump and his people are probably so much. So he's got Trump by the balls. And probably because of his spying ability, Yaldabaoth energy for sure. You could link it with, remember way back in his first administration, Trump wanted generals that were like Hitler's generals. Remember him saying that? Yeah. So it's that kind of energy and mentality. And so last night I was watching The Source, Caitlin Collins, and anyways, the Republican Speaker of the House, Johnson, was on. She asked him a simple question: is he going to cut into Medicaid and specifically, and he immediately, oh no, we're not, no one wants to. However, I'm not. I didn't hear it but one time through. And anyways, it was the dualism of it where they can't catch me if I say both, because he'll say no. However, that doesn't mean we're not going to go in there and root through it, and because there's much fraud and abuse, which so far they've really found zero fraud and abuse on anything they've been doing, because it ain't been about that, gonna take a chainsaw. Donald took a chainsaw all through the government. When you're chainsawing it, they're not gonna, this person did this or that, or they got approved for this because they've met the criteria of the legal rules in the county that they live in from the Social Security Administration or whatever. You think they're gonna, let's go over this stuff. No, it's an attack. This is an assault on the world, specifically the USA for starters. That's who Russia needed to conquer. And he's using Donald Trump now. So the advice, how's Donald going to do it? How are you going to take over? Because he already said we're going to have to take over the White House. So how's he going to take it over? I'll play Donald Trump for a moment. Since Putin's got me by the balls with their information and his kingmen, Musk with Doge and his true desire to tear down this country because he's mad. He's a big narcissistic baby that's mad. So what's he do to all the other men that was sitting around his cabinet meeting yesterday? What he'd done weeks earlier? You grabbed him by the balls and render them useless. So these sackless individuals, and I say sackless because here we have what Donald's trying to do is complete unison to his thinking and what he wants to do to anyone in the world. He projects it's bad all around, but he's got financial reasons, he's got multiple reasons. He called it many forks in the road. Yeah. So he told them all that no, there will not. Everybody's going to comply and get in line with what he says, and that's how they're trying to make this whole country run and weaken us and sicken us and take away enough rights that he controls. The actual power. He envisions it all that way, like we'll all fall into his submission, like we don't see what's going on. Because he's losing in the courts, and when more of the American people get the gist of this massive heist and this sellout to Russia and the real dangers, real and present dangers in the world at this very moment, in the swings of power, that most maybe you realize, maybe you don't. I don't know. Only know what I know. But so there can't be any dissension in him. Whatever he wants to do, and we have examples. We've met the man, because from the mouth the heart speaks, and we've seen inside of Donald. Wow, we've seen the man Donald on one particular J6 day, and he hasn't changed. He's wanting to do it in a full-scale way now. Give the world over to Russia, and he still, I saw his big golden statue dream in Gaza. Yeah. There's a video out about that. Ridiculous. No, I gave an illustration about when chaos you start. Don't be playing the victim. Everybody's picking on us. They're saying so much. We're trying to help America. We're putting America first. You just wait and see. It'll be better. Meanwhile, they're lining themselves to get rich as can be, switch our powers over to the oligarchs, the Putin and the likes, while them having the ability of free reign to do anything they want with the setup, the info, the people, and the power dynamics on this whole planet would not be for. It would be for people that run it like Yaldabaoth. Yeah, not like Christ or anyone else. I'm not promoting Christ-like thinking, but your higher self. Your higher self could want the freakiest things, and it's their business. Doesn't matter who thinks what about the planet. What matters is what reality technically is and what truth really is. And are you going to cause people to die over your plans and your attacks, and which, the only wars going on in the world, my opinion, was spawned from the very same people. At least the Yaldabaoth energy. All the way. So there's a lot of people that's going to protect people in general. And, you guys thinking you're going to turn the whole government corrupt and for the pleasure of Donald and in Musk we trust. I don't think so. So will the Supreme Courts, the corrupt Supreme Courts, members, will some of those do what's right? You know, they don't want on this nice big wall of shame in the future for the crimes against this world. Then they should follow the laws of all the other courts. And yeah. And if they don't like the kind of chaos I'm saying and talking about with all theirs, I'm just a little bitty baby tip of an iceberg of what would be coming if the Supreme Court don't do something right, or this, you know. Yeah, hold on. Anyways, on the source with Caitlin, she asked him that question. I did say that he first said no, but then he talked about how they're going to dig through it. So maybe that works for his constituents or people that, you know, yeah, this is why I'm the speaker. I can say both ways, and it won't matter anyways, because we lie, 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 constantly. Yeah, it's exciting. Thought of other things here and there, but yeah, Yaldabaoth, you must serve, you know, that energy, even the Old Testament God of the Bible. You have to serve him. Donald Trump needs service, complete obedience. You must think like him. You cannot deviate. You know, Yaldabaoth energy. I'm the only chair. You must worship me. You must think of me while you walk, while you talk, while you're on. You know, you get what I mean. Yeah, well, that's what we see happening in the energy that, and he really, when you're talking Donald, he don't care about that Bible, but he rolls into Yaldabaoth energy, so the Bible's a collection of ancient writings anyways, and manipulated with new. It's put together. And however, you know, in all these ancient writings, there's enough blend of things you can put it to allegorically, like the Gog of Magog, getting drawn out by God. Just your higher self trying to want adults not playing King of the Hill in Congress and in their cabinet. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one, and until next time, have the best days you can.